Okay, so this is example 3. On this example, let's find the area only. So go to right on top, find area only. Find area only. So I have the floor, so those should be taken up. Keep doing the same stuff. When I have the floor, earphones are off. Phones are put away. That's a respect issue. Let's do this. So look at this composite shape. What are the two shapes that make this one up? Definitely. So look at right here. On your notes, I'm going to put half a circle. And right here, what kind of shape is the bottom? Is that a triangle? Okay. That's a trapezoid, huh? Two sides that are parallel, one pair, that's a trapezoid. So I'm going to find the area of the trapezoid, area of a triangle. Actually, area of the trapezoid and half the area of the circle. Let's go. Jack, come on in. There you go. Don't give me commands.
I'm not giving you commands.
Go to the last name. Thank you. We're on example 3, by the way, ladies. All right, half a circle, and then we'll find the area of the trapezoid. We'll add both of those up. Okay? So this is a task now. This is something we haven't done. How would we find the area of half a circle? What's from this morning? The note guy from this morning? It's on the other side. So here's what we're going to do. To find the area of half a circle, I'm going to pretend the whole circle is there. You guys remember the area of a circle? What's the formula? Hit it, Miss Marquez. Pi times radius to the second power, right? But that's if we have a whole circle. We don't have a whole circle, do we? We have half a circle. So look what I'm going to do with this formula. I'm going to divide all that by, guess what? By 2. You get half of it. I'm dealing with half a circle, so look at what I'm doing in the formula. I'm taking the normal formula of a circle, but I'm chopping it in half, because all I have is half. And then, when I get that answer, I'll add it with the area of the trapezoid. And we already know how to figure out a trapezoid's area. That was last week. That's basic stuff. Talk to me. Because we only have half a circle. That's half a circle, huh?
Yeah, but what's the full thing?
When you say a thing, let's be specific in our language.
I don't know how to explain it.
Well, let's see. I'm going to keep talking and then try to figure out that question.
I'm trying to say what's the full shape.
Is that what you're trying to ask?
Yeah.
What is the full shape?
Yeah.
Well, this would be a trapezoid at the bottom.
Over circles.
The full area is a whole circle. That's what he's asking.
What's the full area of the circle?
40?
Nah,
Like,
what's that
half
shape
is
called?
20, the whole 40.
Let's talk one at a time here. Hold up. It's not helping when everyone talks. Go ahead, Miss Chet.
He's asking what's the area of a whole circle. If half is 40, if half is 20 is the whole 40, like that's what he's asking.
Yeah.
Okay, if the area of a whole circle is pi times radius to the second power. Okay? Because here, look at this would be if we had a whole circle, that's what it would be. That's the formula we'd use. If we had a whole one. But we don't have a whole one, we have half of one, so I'm gonna chop it in half. Because that's half. Now, in order to find the area of a circle, we need the radius. Okay, so what is the radius here? 10, because look at, let me pretend the whole circle is here. Check it out, I'm gonna pretend it's all there. Pretending, make believe. The radius would be half the diameter. Look at, remember this is diameter? I have a picture back there, by the way, behind you, Minamontes. The diameter, radius is always half the diameter. So in this case, R is going to be half of 20, which is 10 millimeters. I'll plug that in right over here. So the area then is, I'm going to start plugging and chugging now. Pi is 3.14 approximately. The radius is 10 squared, look at that, divided by 2. Because all we're dealing with is a half a circle, not a full circle, so I'm chopping it in half. So the area then is remember, do exponents first. I trust those of you on the quiz still, you don't multiply first, you do the exponent first. 10 to the second power does not mean 10 times 2. It means 10 times itself. 10 times 10, which is going to be 100, huh? So this is 3.14 times 100 divided by 2. Trust you guys see that, right? So the area then of a half circle, let's do it. 3.14 times 100 says be 314 divided by 2. 157 what in this case? Millimeters squared, huh? So 314 divided by 2 is 157 square millimeters. So let me put that in there. You might want to put that on your own picture. We just found out the area of the half a circle. It's 157 square millimeters. So I'm going to write it inside the half circle just to remind myself. So this is 157 square millimeters, this half circle here. That's the area, right here. That's how many square millimeters fit in there, that space. Now we'll find the area of the trapezoid. There's one trapezoid on your quiz, I think, right? The last one? The trapezoid. So this will be a good practice for those of you still working on the quiz. When we're done with this, you can continue with your quiz. This is a good review. So you might want to pay attention. If you care. Some of you don't care. Some of you do. Here we go. Area of a trapezoid. That's that funky one, right? 1/2 both bases times the height. So 1/2. Okay, so both bases. Remember, the bases are always the sides that are parallel. These are your bases. So let's see, that's going to be 20 plus 32, huh? Height is 14. Let's rock and roll. As Sally says, to do what's in parentheses first all the time, yeah? Twenty plus 32 is going to be 52, huh? I just got 3 numbers to multiply. Remember, you can do any 2 numbers you want first.
14. 7.
Right, 1/2 times 14, or 52 divided by 2, don't matter. I'm going to go with 14 divided by 2, these 2 first. That becomes 7. So I multiply these 2 first here, just a little FYI. That became 7. 7 times 52, help. Someone with a calculator? Thanks. Someone with a calculator, 7 times 52? Thank you. What do you got? That's right.
364.
Sounds good to me. 364 square millimeters is the trapezoid. All right. We're ready to rock and roll. We got the area of the half circle there. We got the area of the trapezoid there. Let's add those puppies up. We got the area of the whole irregular composite shape. So let's see, 157 plus 364 is a whopping total of, thank you, I'll put in red, 521 square millimeters. That's the total area. That was a good example. The last example we'll do in about, let's say, a half hour. For now, I'm going to give you some more time to finish up your quiz or assignment 2 and 3. Okay? Again, if you're on the quiz, there should be no talking. It's open note, open video, but there should be no talking. Proceed. Unless there's any questions on this example. Example 3.
What time is it?
For this class? You got it. All right, we're going to end class with example 4. Here we go. I got a funky looking shape. I got a triangle with an empty area, if you notice. What is the shape of the empty area? Can anybody tell me? Half a circle. So we're going to find the area of the yellow only. Okay? So here's the game plan. I'll find the area of the triangle. Let me get my pen going here. Here's a game plan. Area of triangle minus area of half a circle. Let's use the symbols. There's a game plan. Area of triangle, subtract the area of half a circle. So everyone has their note guide out. This is the last example of the day. Okay, this first mission, let's find the area of the triangle. In other words, I'm going to pretend the area, a full triangle is there. Does anybody remember from quiz 1, what is the area of a triangle?
1/2.
Thank you. 1/2 what? Base times height. Now, looking at this triangle, what is the base and the height? Remember, base and height are always connected at 90 degrees? Look at, here's your base, here's your 90 degrees, perpendicular, here's your height.
Oh, the base is at the bottom.
Say again?
So the base is always at the bottom.
Well,
Or is it always
the
at
base is always 90 degrees with the height, huh? So I could flip this triangle around and make this at the bottom if you want. But it doesn't really matter, huh? Logically? In other words, check this out. Think logically here, Minamontes. Check it out. Minamontes, look at, to answer your question, look at what I'm doing with this triangle. I'm just spinning it around and around. So, I mean, if you want the 8 at the bottom, sure, there, look at it, it's at the bottom now.
the base is always going to be next to the 90 degree?
Right, the base and the height are always connected at 90 degrees. Yeah, that's my point. So it doesn't matter how I draw this, okay? So, in order to identify the base and the height, they're always connected at perpendicular, 90 degrees. Here we go. There you go. 1/2 then. The base is 18. Height is 26. Let's do this. 1/2 18, that's 9, huh? 18 divided by 2 is 9. 9 times 26. Anybody with a calculator, please help me, please. Thank you. Help.
So 234.
You're awesome. 234 square feet. All right. That's the area of the triangle. We're not done though. We got to now find this empty cavity. Look at this empty half circle. We got to find out how many square feet that empty half circle is and subtract it from the 234. Okay, that's our second mission. The area of the half the circle. Area of a full circle is pi r squared, right? But we only have half. So I'll chop that puppy in half. Well, that's assuming the radius is the same. What's the radius of this one? Careful, huh? The area of a circle always depends on the radius. So, Chess, help me. What is the radius here? Huh? Does it bother you that I ask you what there is?
I told you I don't know.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, I don't know.
Okay. What is given in relation to the circle? What is given? What is the name of 9 feet? Circumference would be all around, huh? That's circumference. What is this 9 called? Someone say it before I cry. Diameter. The diameter is given. That's across. I need the radius
Oh,
though.
yeah, that was a, I thought it was, my bad.
It's all right. So what's half of 9?
4.5.
Thank you. There's your radius. We're ready to rock and roll. The radius is 4.5. Let's find out the area of half the circle. Here we go. Stay with me. I gotta go quick. 3.14 times 4.5 squared divided by 2. How many minutes we got? All right, we'll continue this tomorrow when we get in. Keep that note guide. If I have to give you another note guide, you lose your stamp. I'm gonna come around and stamp. Computers back in their slots. Don't plug them in. Okay, so for those of you who are copying down these notes, who are absent or just reviewing them, this last example on your note guide, I have half a circle area here. Notice this is half a circle. So the game plan is I'm going to find the area of the whole triangle. Notice right here, area of whole triangle, and I'm going to subtract right here the area of half a circle. That's this area here. If I can just shade that in. This area here, I'm going to subtract it from the area of the whole triangle, you see. So the area of the whole triangle, here's your formula for the area of the whole triangle, 1/2 base times height, minus the area of a circle, pi r squared. But notice what I'm doing right here. I'm dividing it by 2, you see, because I only have half a circle. So I'm chopping up in half. So the base, let's do the triangle first. I have it all written out here already. The base here of the triangle is right here. Here's your base. Remember, the base and height are always separated by 90 degrees. So here's your base is 18, height is 26, and I got them right here. So 18 is here, 26 is right here. 1/2 times 18 is 9, 9 times 26 is 234 square feet. So this is the area of the whole triangle here. If everything was there, but we don't have everything here. We have this empty cavity, which is in the shape of a half a circle, which is why I have to subtract half a circle right here. Okay, this is this part. So pi r squared, the radius of the circle, notice is going to be half of 9. 9 is a diameter, notice, right? And we already know from week 1 in summer school, the diameter is the distance across a circle. So if the whole circle is here, let's pretend the whole circle is here, the diameter is 9. What's half of 9? Well, it's going to be 4.5, which is why I wrote 4.5. I replaced r, the radius, with 4.5. So 4.5 times 4.5, remember that's what square means. 4.5 squared is going to be 20.25. Multiply 3.14 times 22.5. I'm going to have 63.585 right here, and divide that by 2. And here we go. We have the area of half the circle, 31.79 square feet. That's the area of this half circle. And we're now going to take the area of the triangle right here. Remember, we got it right over here. Here's the area of the triangle. And I'm subtracting now, notice I'm subtracting the area of the half circle, which is empty. This empty space here is half a circle, and that's this value, 31.79 right here. And that's going to give us a grand total of 202.21 square feet. Okay, again, the units are in feet, so area is always in square units, in this case square feet. So this yellow area, just the yellow part, is 202.21 square feet.